Okay, today in this video we know how to compare ADLS file. Here we see here is ADLS container and here is table file, right? So here we have 5 files, right? And here table industry in which we have a file's name, report name, their file's name, right? So if we filter that department HR, then we see list of files name which are present in ADLS container. So basically what I try to do, our task is ADLS container have list of files and Azure SQL table have list of files name. So basically we match the or compare the files and the number of files, and if the number of files and the name of files are same, then the pipeline is succeed or true, and then proceed the further steps like copy the all files, and if it's false then send a mail or pipeline failed, okay, to the concerned person. Or other things we also make in that way, like put the matched file in one location and put the unmatched file in different location. We can also do these things also, but first of all what we see, compare the in both, like compare this file's name and that files present in ADLS. If both are same, then proceed, otherwise fail the pipeline. So first of all we take one activity like get metadata activity. Okay, just give the name get files, and we take ADLS dynamic and put the container name. What is the container name? Container name are table file. Okay, and also choose the one field list argument child items, so that we get the name of the files, and take one another activity which is lookup activity, and it's get files name from table, files from table. Okay, then we take our source, say ds azure equals, what are our db name? Db name is this one, key db1. Okay, paste table name is industry, this one. Okay, okay, and we write query so that we get only HR department files or report name. Column is report name and these are files name which are present in ADLS. We can compare with ADLS container files. So here I write this, and now validate. Okay, everything is good. Now debug this pipeline. Yeah, see, uh, when I open the get metadata activity, child items name and type, there are 5 files which are present in ADLS, 5 files, right? Close this one, open the output of lookup activity. See, count 5. This is 5. 1 2 3 4 5, and this output is this. Okay, all column name. Now what I do, also I can open this one to show, just in case this is okay. I already mentioned in previous video how to create a parameter and data sets. Okay, I already mentioned in previous video. So I, because this is different, this output is different, this output is different, so I need to make a lookup activity output same like get metadata output in this way, name and type. So I just modify something in query. So I just modify something in query. So what I do, I just take report name as name and file as type. Now what I get in this way. So just copy this query and put it here. Here is, we have a one query option. Now put it here. Okay, now again run this pipeline, and our output in both get metadata activity and lookup activity are same. See, get metadata activity output child items, name and type, and lookup activity output, see, count 5, value, name and type. Right, now I compare both. So I take drag and drop filter activity. Okay, now this one for matched files Adls. Now what's are items? Items are child items. Get files, get metadata activity, child items, and here we take one function, collection function contains, right, and here we take one lookup activity, which is, yeah, that one output dot item dot name, right, contains, and here is string. Okay, here is string, and here is we type, yeah, these things. Okay, put item dot name. Okay, this one I type now. Okay, and again I debug this pipeline and see Okay, what we get? Yeah, items count 5, filter count 5. So all are matched. Now take another activity, filter activity, and this time unmatched. Consider we unmatched. Okay, so unmatched, simple, we change something, and here I just add one thing, not contains same files. Okay, now the output is must be 0, and then we apply another activity, which is if activity. Yeah, right, unmatched 0, and here I take if condition. Okay, and then attach the if condition, and then go here and add dynamic, and I write one logical equals activity output and unmatched files output. Okay, I just want to copy this one so that I put filter count 0. Okay, in here I put this one, go here, equals activity output value outputs. Here I put this one and 0. No, here I put 0. Yeah, now I match this with, because I write earlier, yeah, this activity filter count dot 0, right? Yeah, now okay, now if it is true, then it's wait for some time, like 1 second. I use wait activity. If false, then pipeline must be failed, so I use fail activity, fail, and write this one unmatched, and here I write files name unmatched, code 011 unmatched files. Okay, now validate, close, debug. Now because the file are matched, then it's true and the pipeline succeed. Okay, so as we expected, pipeline succeed. Now what I do, I just modify something, like add one file here. So I upload one file, this one. Okay, the file is uploaded. Now I run the again pipeline, and this time my expectation is pipeline failed, must be failed, because we add one extra file, and here is the 5 files name list, but in ADLS 6 files, so it must be failed. So I debug this part. Same thing happen if you reduce this file like delete 2, then it's 4, and this one is 5, then definitely also it's failed because filter count 1, yeah, failed, right? So let's suppose I just what I do, I first of all download this one. Okay, now I delete uh, I delete 2 files. No, no, not pipeline failed. If you delete these two, then pipeline definitely not failed, because our main item is this one, condition matched with this one, and we filter out. So basically what happen, if I delete these two files, then this pipeline obviously succeed, because unmatched files are not present here, right? So definitely it's not failed. So what we do, if you want to like compare with this one, then put item here, put here, instead of get files we put this one lookup activity, put this one files from table, yeah, return value this one, like I show you, yeah, return value, right? Put this one, use this one at the rate, right? Use this one in items, and in condition use activity files from table, use get files instead of files from table. Okay, so then it's unmatched come. So decide, first of all decide what's the base comparison, like you want to compare with this or you want to compare with this one. Okay, so if I compare this from this ADLS, then it's succeed. Okay, if all matched, if some this is different, then it definitely false and the pipeline failed. If matched, then it's true, and then proceed the further step. Now what I do, now the pipeline failed, so I delete this one. Okay, and now after that what I do, I take a for each activity, so that I create a create table for each files, right? Multiple table. Okay, sequential, where we get files, this is right. Okay, now go inside, take copyright activity. What's our source? Our source are DSADLS. What's our container name? Container name is table file. Okay, what is wildcard? Wildcard file path is our dynamic, what is item name? Why item name? Because in get metadata activity, here in get metadata activity, here get files, we get name, see name, that's why. Okay, now go here, go to this place, go inside, create activity. Okay, now go to the sink. What's our sink? Our sink is TS Azure SQL. Database name. What's our database? Database is this one, WikiDB1. Now put in database name. Now dynamic. What's our dynamic? This one, item dot name. Okay, and then auto create table. So check while date. Okay, everything is good. Now debug this pipeline. Now what we see here, create table with name airport 1 to 3, a 1 to 3b, airport 1 to 3c, gender 1, gender 2. 5 tables here we created with C. Okay, okay, pipeline succeed. Here we see copy data 1. Okay, let's copy the file. Now we see, I run this, I refresh this. Now we see tables. See, airport 1 to 3a, airport 1 to 3b, and so on. So again I run, refresh. Now see 1 2 3c, and then again see if gender 3 files are copied. Now fourth one is in queue and 15 is also in a queue, and gender 1, gender 2 if completed, then it's also shown in here. See, gender 1 may be completed. Now here there is no gender table, right? Now I refresh and then we saw, then we see gender 1, gender 2, the pipeline is already completed, right? Yeah, succeed. Yeah, now I want to show something else. I come here, what I do, I just first of all I try to refresh. I don't know, because sometimes it take more than usual time, so that's why. Yeah, now we see all the tables name, and I select star from airport. Yeah, now I see 5 rows, right? So what I do, I run the pipeline again. And after the completion of pipeline, it creates the duplicates. Here 5 rows become 10 rows. So how we avoid this, avoid the duplicates? So we need to truncate the table before loading the data. So how can we do? We will see. Okay, now I execute this query again, and we will see 10 rows here, 10 rows here instead of 5 rows. See, 10 rows because duplicate created. Heady Ken, Patience Jacqueline Chris, Patience Jacqueline Chris. Okay, how to avoid this? So what we do, we just add truncate query, so that it truncate the table before adding data in table. Okay, truncate table, and it is dynamically truncate table bracket at the rate activity item dot name. Okay, so item dot name come from here because this is a table name, right? So if here is something else, then again here we put this one. Okay, so now I again run this pipeline, and this time we will see 5 rows instead of 10 rows because it's truncate the table before loading the data. Okay, so now debug this. When pipeline succeed, then we will see 5 rows instead of 10 rows. And in a real time we do same things. Okay, see 10 rows. Now I again execute this query and we will see 5 rows instead of 10 rows. See, 5 rows instead of 10 rows, right? So it's remove the duplicates, or we can say truncate the table before loading the new data. So by using this method we avoid the duplicates. Okay, so that's end for the today video. And one more thing, if you add like you can add also like suppose I don't want to like if condition true false, I just want to match data unmatched data from tables, then you can also do like create here we take like for each activity. Just I show you for each activity, don't do this one. Okay, just focus on this one for each or just I can say remove this one. Okay, so don't create a confusion. Here come. Okay, now in this also we can do like unmatched, we take unmatched files in one location and we just take like sequential wise and take files which is unmatched, right? Unmatched we take, right, and take another for each for matched. Another for matched. Okay, and take copy activity inside of each for each activity matched, and after doing that take a copy activity and put all things. Then what happened, then matched file in one location, unmatched files in other location. Or here what we do, we match it with the files with this table, this table. Okay, this files name which are presented in table industry. So those files which are matched with this industry table files name, then it's matched files and copy. And if suppose how much, yeah, suppose two files are present and this one suppose deleted, and this 123 airport 123C gender and gender 2 are in present in ADLS. Then what happened, then it's compare with this file name list, and then it's come 3 in here, 3 come here, and unmatched come here, because we compare with this one. So that's why. So if you put in items this one, industry, then what happen, then it's compare with like air, airport 1 2 3 c, gender 1 gender 2, with this one, but two items are missing, so then pipeline failed, unmatched come here. So depend upon what you choose, the items and condition, then it's function. So that's it for today video. Thank you.